So 9-4 through non-conference play.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest thing that you learned about this team through the preseason play?
I think the biggest thing I learned, and not just me, but as a team, is we learned that we choose how we want to play. And that's something that we talked about all summer long. And it's we choose to come in with a full night of sleep, come in, eat breakfast. We choose to do all these different things. And so that was still the theme with preseason. And we chose if we wanted to play well and stay the same throughout the entire match, or we chose if we wanted to let the team come back and let them have control. So I think that's what we learn the most is when we choose to be great, that's when we are great.
How do you kind of keep that consistency? How do you work on that consistency? Because you can't really choose in SEC play. You've got to come ready to play every night.
Right. I think choosing to come to practice every single day, like it's our warm-up for the match, or even choosing the right things to do off the court, whether it's watching film on our own. Mac always harps on extra reps, coming in and getting those reps if we need them. And so not only being ready for the match itself, but preparing and choosing to be prepared throughout the entire week.
What's different about SEC play? You played 13 non-conference opponents, but it gets tougher now, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think SEC volleyball is just such a high level. And in the preseason, we did have some great confidence boosters, and then we did have some tough matches, but SEC is going to be tough matches the entire way through. And I think it's going to be not necessarily lucky, but it's going to be a good feeling if we ever come out 3-0 in the game rather than going to 4 or 5.
So how does your experience and Lexi's experience and Caroline's experience as the veteran group of this team help the younger group who's going into SEC play for the first time ever?
I think our experience will help the team just because we've been there before. Lexi's been there. This is going to be her 4th. This will be mine and Caroline's 2nd, or I guess 3rd time going into it. But I think we'll be able to help calm the nerves. And since we have played together as a team for so long, that I think the younger girls kind of know how, not we necessarily like nurture them, but kind of know our roles and the way we can help them through it, to where it's just open communication, to where we're going to play like how we practice. I think in practice with no nerves, hopefully that will transfer over to SEC play.
We're talking about some of the new players, and before the season, we'll start with the setters, because that's obviously the quarterback and the offense. You've got 2 of them. How would you assess setter play through a couple weeks of action?
Our setters, I think, have gone through a lot of adversity. We have changed the lineup from a 6-2 now to like a 5-1 with setter switching. And then we've also changed who they're setting to, whether they're in the same spot. Outsides and middles are all different. So I think that they've done a great job coming in and like doing their role no matter who they're setting or who we're playing.
And then, of course, Emily on the right side,
Yeah.
Kendall on the right side, and the 2 young middles. What have you seen from them so far?
They have stepped up for sure. I think it was a tough spring and summer just because we weren't sure where everyone was going to play, but now that roles have somewhat not necessarily been set, but we know who's going to play where. Like Caitlin can come in for Lexi and I, or Em, and I think that she does a great job stepping up to that role, and Em has just somewhat put the team on her back for this preseason and totally has been a dominating force on the right side, and I think that that's been awesome. And same with the young middles, which is just Bailey, but then Delaney being new also. I think all 4 of our middles even have done a good job with just coming in and playing.